Hi, this is meteorologist Dan Baumgart with the National Weather Service in La Crosse with a Labor Day outlook, letting you know what the severe weather threats may be for the weekend as you head outdoors or possibly to a football game this evening. Currently, we have a weather system that's heading through Kansas and Missouri, heading right at the western Wisconsin, Minnesota, northeast Iowa tri-state area. That system is lifting northeast toward Minnesota and will bring us some lift over the area with the possibility of storms. Today during the day we saw clouds rapidly dissipate, temperatures really started to warm up, and skies cleared, which will add to the instability that's available for some of the storms to get going as that weather system moves in. So as of about 2 p.m. this afternoon, we started to see the weather systems getting closer to the area. The circulation and weather system over western Iowa and Missouri, you can see, is clearly heading towards the La Crosse area here and parts of southeast Minnesota and northeast Iowa. There is a frontal boundary that also extends from about Duluth through Minneapolis, which will start to also enhance the storms in that very clear area as it draws near. So a combination of the front moving southeastward towards our area, as well as the curl and weather system coming out of Kansas moving into the area, will cause quite a few storms in an area of low pressure by around midnight or 1 a.m. tonight. Did want to also mention on Sunday, later Sunday, we expect storms to develop towards the late afternoon and evening hours through Minnesota and Iowa, and those will then shift in to western Wisconsin, northeast Iowa, and southeast Minnesota probably during the evening, late evening. We do expect a good chance of severe storms over this red area and possibly further to in points eastward. But it's still a little bit too early to tell. The big story here, stay aware of your weather for Sunday evening and the overnight. So for tonight, later this afternoon and into this evening, here's just a snapshot of what the radar may look like as we head through the afternoon. As the afternoon progresses, we're going to see some small showers or storms start to bubble up and develop over the I-35 corridor, points east of Rochester and into northeast Iowa. Then you'll notice from the south here the weather system coming in from Kansas as we head into the early evening hours, causing storms from Waterloo back toward Mason City, and again storms continuing over the Rochester and southeast Minnesota area and increasing in coverage. And then as the evening continues into the middle evening, we see that all of that activity moving eastward with storms affecting areas of western Wisconsin and less coverage of storms, but still getting into north central and central Wisconsin. This area then overnight will move east, and storms will slowly diminish in their intensity as we get into the overnight hours. So the biggest threat for football games appears to be from about the Mississippi River and westward. We're looking for storm threats of isolated damaging winds. This air mass is quite moist, so it will produce very heavy rainfall rates and lightning through the evening and overnight hours. Rainfall tonight looks like most areas will receive about another inch of rainfall. You can see basically targeted on this area, this local area, with many areas seeing over an inch of rainfall. And then amounts through Monday, we'll see a break on Saturday and early on Sunday, and then another rain system coming in Sunday night again into Monday. But storm total rainfall amounts look like generally in the 1 to 2 inch range for the period. So just another look at tonight. Possibility of severe weather, probably best near the river and westward, as that is when the storms will develop in the earliest during peak heating. And again, those storms will then shift eastward between 8 and 11, looks like the best thunderstorm window as you get into the Wisconsin area. Again, lightning will be a threat, heavy rainfall rates, and pockets of damaging winds are possible, mainly west of the Mississippi or in Buffalo, Trempealeau counties and near the Mississippi River. Again, heavy rainfall rates and lightning to affect football games tonight, mainly along and west of the Mississippi River just because of the timing of when those games are played in the later afternoon and early evening hours. Flash flooding or river flooding is possible, but we think that's a minor threat unless there's storms that affect one area for many hours on end. It looks right now like those storms should be moving. Again, we're looking at possibility of some damaging winds again along and west of the Mississippi River. Looks the most favorable during the evening hours and late afternoon. Maybe some large hail as well. And storm spotters may be needed or called upon through the evening hours. Again, one more mention on Sunday night. We're going to have some strong to severe storms over Minnesota and Iowa moving toward the local area. So stay weather aware, mainly in the evening and overnight hours. Again, this was your weather briefing in the afternoon hours of August 29th, Friday. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend and stay safe.